Hey YouTube! So this week I thought we would lighten things up a little bit since I've been getting a lot of hate now, and I thought, okay, let's turn it around. So I thought I would do, there's a tag video going around called the husband boyfriend tag.
Yep.
And I thought I would put Brian in the hot seat because that always cheers me up. You ready for your moment, your spotlight moment?
He's giving me the chair, YouTube.
So we're going to do this tag, and if you have a special person in your life, you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or a husband or wife, make a video response to this, do your own tag video. It's actually a really fun tag. I've watched probably about 20 of these videos this week, and I've had a great time. I really enjoyed Ty's tag. I thought they did a really good job. And it's basically you ask the person who you're either married to, 17 years now, hard to believe that we've been together that long.
All right, let's end the torture and get on with this.
Okay, so these are pretty easy questions, and you should not have a hard time with this. If you do, you're in trouble.
See? See? Answer them right or you're in trouble.
Where did we meet?
We actually met... You want, like, the first physical...
Where did we meet?
Well, in college is the general answer.
Okay, so that's the first time you remember meeting me is in college.
Yeah, well, I remember meeting you actually at the house that you were living in at the time. It was the first time I ever met Jay Foxworthy.
Yeah, we had mutual friends, and you stopped by my house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's your answer?
That's my answer.
Okay. It's kind of boring, actually.
Well.
Okay. What was our first date? It's the first date we ever went on.
Oh, my goodness.
That's kind of hard, huh?
It is kind of hard.
Okay. So the first time we actually went on a date. Because we were friends, so we hung out quite a bit. So we did a lot of things together as friends.
Yeah, first time we did date. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be in the doghouse.
No, you won't.
Date. You know, I've got to say it was one of the times that we went around doing a toy run was actually our first date.
No, we weren't dating then.
No, but we did once. We did.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things that we did together.
So toy run. When he's talking about toy runs, me and Brian used to spend a lot of our free time collecting Star Wars toys. So we would run around different like Toys R Us, Walmart. We'd be one of those nerdy guys waiting for the doors to open so we could get in and get the figures before other people
So
got
do
them.
you remember
Our first date?
Yeah.
Well, I probably consider our first date when we went and saw the movie Love, Valor, and Compassion. Even though we weren't officially
We weren't dating then
yet.
either.
Yeah, but it was the first time I actually had feelings towards you, and so I think maybe that was probably what I would consider my first date. Even though you had a boyfriend and I had a boyfriend, and we were there just as friends, I actually started feeling a little bit something
That's
more
such
than
a
just
cheating
friendship.
answer.
There. It's not cheating. It's
It is.
No.
That's just
It's
saying,
better than yours. I don't know when it was.
Well, you don't know either.
And you're being kind of lame with these questions. You got to answer it better. So far you're not getting a good grade. Okay, where was our first kiss and how was it? So this is easy for him because you said it in the movie. He's seen it like 1,000 times.
It was at Goat Rock.
Okay.
It was the first time I ever kissed you.
It felt like I was struck by lightning.
Yeah, I know it makes everybody laugh, but it's true, people.
I like seeing that part of the movie because people go, oh. Okay, did you know that I was the one?
Yes,
You
I did.
From the first day you met me?
Not from the first day I met you, but
Yeah.
from the kiss I did.
Okay, that I was going to be the one?
Yes.
Okay. Am I still a one?
Oh, you're one, all right. One what? I haven't figured out yet.
Okay, what was your first impression of me when you first met me?
I thought you were a really strong, confident person. You know, I guess
not hot.
Yeah, no, you were cute and you were attractive and you were very, self-assured.
Yeah.
And that impressed me.
Was I a bully? Did I bully you a little bit?
No.
No. You said they're all quiet. You were being really shy in your book.
Well, I was being introduced to you as somebody who I had to be approved by.
Why did my friends want approval of their friends? It's kind of weird.
Well, they always do that.
Yeah.
And then
I have to approve things.
so I was just kind of eyeing him, going, "Okay, what's this guy about?"
Okay, so when did you first meet my family? What was your impressions?
When did I first meet your mom? Probably would have been the first person I would have met.
Yeah. See, it's harder when you've been together for a while, because we've got 17 years under our belt, and it makes it a little more complicated when you have to think back.
I don't remember the very first.
Okay, what's
time
your
I
first
met
impression
mom.
of my mom? If you can't remember the time you met her.
Well, I remember that you had not been saying a lot of really nice things about your mom because of your history with her.
Yeah.
So I was looking at this lady going, what's the real story with her? And she seemed nice,
Yeah.
but she definitely had her
Issues.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice way of saying issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we
family
have
has
a tradition? Do we have any traditions?
We do have lots of traditions.
Okay. So think, what's one tradition that we've had before the kids, like before family traditions?
Oh, before the kids.
Because this is kind of our tag. You just said it a while ago. What you consider our first date? That was a tradition we had for a very long time. We still do.
Oh, the toy run thing.
Toy runs.
The toy runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking for new Star Wars toys.
You don't do the toy runs with me.
We still do them. We're just not. It's not like the toys are coming out every day like they used to. Every time we go to Toys R Us, every time we go to Target, we don't go look at Star Wars toys.
It's always like some silly self-indulgence. You have to
No,
let Brian go
that's
look at
not
the toy aisle.
true. That's not true. There's nothing out. You go looking even when there's nothing, and you have everything.
Oh.
So it's like going to look for a new car that you can't afford to buy. It just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, I have to say that going to Lita's for Spud Specials, that's our tradition too.
Yeah,
Because
that is a tradition.
That was the first breakfast we shared together, actually, on the day that I met Jay.
That is a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was our first road trip? Did we go on any road trips?
We went to Las Vegas. We drove to Las Vegas one time.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't. We didn't drive together.
Mm-hmm.
No, we flew because we flew to Las Vegas and then we flew to the Star Wars convention. We drove back from Vegas with your dad.
No, this was way before that.
No. The first time we ever drove back from Vegas is with your dad, and we went to Area 51.
He's got Alzheimer's. People.
No. I'm always right. You're wrong.
He thinks he's always
No,
right.
okay, another wrong answer. Check, wrong. Okay, so I think the first road trip we probably ever took was... I don't think we did any road trips before the kids came. And we've done a bunch of road trips as kids have been here. Like we've gone to Disneyland a few times.
We did small
Oregon.
trips, like we went to Great America, which is like
it's
about
not
an
a road
hour
trip.
away.
Yes, you can't count it. I think road trips are long road trips. Okay, well, you're screwing up my tag video. Who said I love you first, and where were you? Where were we?
I think it was the day we came back from the beach, actually.
No, I don't think we said I love you then. I think we started talking about love is when I was going to move to San Francisco. And we were thinking about not being together.
No, I don't think so.
We said love before that?
I think, yeah. Because I remember I was having feelings about you that I didn't think that I could
Express.
do anything about.
Okay, but I don't think you said I love you at the beach when you kissed me, did you?
Uh-huh.
No, I thought you just said I wanted you.
No, I didn't. Not at the time that I kissed you, but when we were driving back and we both had to go our separate ways.
You said I want you.
No.
No.
If I had my own list, I'd be like, wrong.
Okay, this is an easy one for you. What do you guys argue about the most?
You're so lazy.
He is lazy.
You never
too.
take care of your
You
responsibilities.
don't clean up the house.
Huh?
Pick up after yourself. Oh, what did we argue about this morning? That's a good one. Daniel is now almost my size in clothing, and Brian keeps giving him my clothes. So Daniel, has my shirt on today. I'm like, what are you doing to my shirt? Daddy Brian gave it to me. So it's kind of annoying, YouTube. Stop giving my kid my clothes.
Yeah, well, Jay will argue about anything and everything. So it's sort of like what don't we argue about on a regular
Thanks a lot.
basis.
That's a lot of love. This video is supposed to make me feel better. It's making me feel worse. Bastard. Okay, who wears the pants in the relationship?
I've got pants.
You gotta answer the question. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
Both of us do.
Yeah.
Seriously, there's no way you could say one of us is more in charge than the other.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think I can be bossier, and I try to put my foot down and say, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, and you just kind of go, yeah, whatever, dude.
I pretty much go,
yeah,
see you
pretty
later.
much. Yeah, get out. Go to work. See you next week. Okay. What dressing do I get on my salad? This isn't a sex question. This is like real food question.
I know, it sounds like a sex question, though, doesn't it? Okay, YouTube. Jay will never admit that this is true. Because he always says when he goes out to dinner that's his time to misbehave and eat the fatty stuff.
Yeah, like blue cheese.
But he usually gets healthy dressings.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, like raspberry vinaigrette.
You know why? Because when I read one time that the dressing's almost like having a hamburger. I'm like, what? I'm having a salad? I'm going to have a hamburger on my salad? It's like, what's the point? So I love blue cheese, though. Blue cheese is my favorite dressing, but it is so much fat that I use it in good. I stick with the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while he'll splurge on blue cheese, but not so often.
Okay, I'm sitting in front of the TV. What am I watching?
You're sitting in front of the TV.
By myself, usually, by the way. He doesn't watch TV with me.
Because he watches these nutball reality shows. It's either the zombie shows where people are screaming and all I'm hearing is crunching, or it's some Sons of Anarchy or Dexter or the Real Housewives of whatever the freaking place in America.
Yeah.
And all I hear is just, use it to bleep bleep, stupid bleep 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 bleep.
Me and Brian do not have similar tastes when it comes to TV watching. I love reality TV, which is right. Brian likes like old shows, like he'll watch old Star Trek. He doesn't want to watch anything current.
I watch
episodes.
sci-fi shows, so I'm watching Stargate Universe or something.
The only thing he really watches that's current is Clone Wars. That's probably it. Everything else is old stuff.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Although there's a new season of Face Off, and we like to watch that together, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
So Face Off works for me.
And every once in a while we'll watch Glee as a family.
Okay. What's one food that I don't like?
One food that you don't like.
Mm-hmm. You're overthinking it. It's easy. Spicy.
Oh yeah, that's
Anything
true.
spicy. Like Brian likes super spicy food, and nobody else in the household will eat spicy. So whenever he makes like a whole pan of something and he's cooking, he'll make it spicy, and then everybody else in the house is sitting at the table going, "This really sucks."
My version of spicy and their version of spicy are very different.
Yeah, we don't like spicy, so
At all. Not even a little tiny
buy
bit.
yourself a bottle of hot sauce and put the hot sauce on your food, not everybody else's.
Good grief, mild enchilada sauce makes you guys go,
I know, it's hot.
God.
We don't like it.
It's mild. It even says mild.
Okay, we go out to eat. What do I drink? This is easy.
Heineken.
I love Heineken.
He loves his Heinies.
Yeah. That's very true. Yeah, very true. Okay, so what size shoe do I wear?
12.
Yeah, big feet. Okay, these are easy questions. If I was collecting anything, what would it be?
Star Wars toys.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys have seen our collection. We're a little bit addicted. Okay, so what is my favorite type of sandwich?
That sounds like a sex question,
Yeah,
too.
what is wrong with you? No, food. These are not sex questions. What does that mean? That's making me sound like a perv.
You are a perv.
What, my favorite part of a sandwich?
What is your favorite sandwich? I don't know. What is your favorite
Turkey.
sandwich?
I like turkey, avocado, and cranberry sauce.
Okay, those are pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty tasty.
That's kind of a lame question.
Yeah, and then if they heat it up, it's better when it's hot.
Hot cranberry sauce?
Yeah. No, they put the cranberry sauce on afterwards. Okay, so what would I eat every day if I could?
Chocolate.
Yes, I love chocolate.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. You know, when we talk about like what men are supposed to like and what females are supposed to like, I'm definitely a girly gay guy in that sense. I love my chocolate. I love my flowers. When it comes to like Valentine's, I want roses. Mm-hmm. You know, I want flowers and the cute little cards. I don't want joking, sarcastic cards. I want love.
When it comes to buying candy for Halloween in those big 5-pound sacks, he gives me the sack and says, "Hide this."
Yeah, because I'll eat it. Yeah, and I've been really good lately with my diet, trying to lose weight and get back in shape. So the last thing I need is a bag of chocolate.
If I buried it in a 10-gallon drum in the backyard and concreted over it, I'd wake up in the morning and there'd still be a hole in the backyard and an empty bag of chocolate.
What's my favorite cereal?
Count Chocula?
No, Captain Crunch. Crunch Berries.
Ugh,
I love
that's
Captain
nasty.
Crunch. When I was a kid, I used to fantasize about Captain Crunch.
I'm sure you did.
What is my favorite music?
Madonna, of course.
Madonna. Love Madonna.
Mm-hmm. Jay's a little pop monkey.
Yeah, Lady Gaga is no Madonna, people. Just so you know.
Oh, good grief. There go the comment sections.
What's my favorite sports team? Now, this is kind of a loaded question because I actually like sports. Brian can't stand sports.
And I'm really not very conversant in sports.
So I mean, it's one of those things where I used to watch more sports and do more like camping and stuff before me and Brian got together. And when you get into a relationship, you kind of try to find things that you both like and do more of those things.
But you never watch sports now.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't.
Do you even have a favorite team anymore?
Yeah, my favorite baseball team's the Dodgers.
After all these years?
Yeah, I like the Dodgers.
But he's never watched them on TV ever.
No, I don't watch TV on sports, but I've taken Daniel to baseball games. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I definitely enjoy going. Like, I've tried to get you to go to baseball games.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, and you're like, Yeah, so it's not like I don't like sports. It's just, like I said, when you're in a household full of people who don't necessarily watch sports.
And I mean, going to a live game is so much more fun than watching it on TV.
It's a billion times more fun. Okay. Well, I mean, we should go to a live game.
Well, then...
Because they're a lot of fun.
Buy the tickets.
I'll buy the tickets, and then you can't complain. Well, you'll probably complain anyways.
You can always complain, okay? People say you can't complain. Sure,
what is my eye color?
Let's see.
Bad husband.
What is your mood today?
What is that supposed to be?
Jay's got mood eyeballs.
Yeah, I've got hazel eyes, so they change.
They can go anywhere from green to kind of silver to very light blue.
Yeah, they get really, really bright blue sometimes when I'm happy.
Do they ever turn poopy brown?
No, they don't ever go brown. Who is my best friend?
Is it me? Can you say it's me?
It is you.
Oh.
You are my best friend. It's the only thing that keeps me here, people.
Oh.
Suck up. What is something that you do that I wish you didn't? Boy, I got a long list. I got a long list.
Yeah, I got one of my own too, just so you know.
So what?
Take your pick.
No, you have to. This is yours.
What do I think you would say?
Yeah, one thing that if I could stop you from doing.
I don't know.
Well, I'm a fixer, and Brian struggles with OCD.
Oh, the OCD stuff.
And if I could change, no. That's one, honestly, that's one thing I would change. I would get rid of it.
Okay.
What about me?
Your critical nature.
Yeah.
I'd say be a little nicer to yourself and to other people around you.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know if it's a bad thing. I tend to be critical, but
a little too much.
Okay. What is my heritage? That's easy.
Your heritage is English.
English, yeah.
You are white all the way down to the bone.
I'm actually first generation American, which a lot of people don't know. My dad's from England, so, I mean, sometimes I think, especially here in California, people see people of different colors, and they go, oh, how long have you been in the country? And there's a lot of white people who are actually first generation, which I don't think people realize sometimes. If you bake me a cake for my birthday, what kind do you make? Like he ever would bake me a cake for my birthday.
Oh, that's so rude.
He could barely cook to save his life. Have you ever baked a cake?
No, I've never.
Okay, there you go.
A cake
never baked a cake.
Okay.
So what kind of cake? What kind of magical cake would you bake me?
It would be chocolate on the inside with chocolate mousse frosting on the outside, and there'd be raspberry filling in the middle.
And sprinkled with love.
Yes, and probably something else too.
Did I play any sports in high school?
I know you wrestled for a little while until that became uncomfortable.
Yeah, I used to like to wrestle. I actually played a lot of sports. I wrestled. I actually played football for a little bit. I played baseball. So I was kind of all over the place depending on what my mood was. When you're young and gay and you wrestle, it's not necessarily a good thing. Just so you know. Especially if you have no control. What could I spend hours and hours and hours doing?
Watching television?
Being in love with you.
Watching The Real Housewives. That's what it is.
They're not my favorite show. They're just the only thing that's on these days. There's like 12 seasons of different people on there.
I think you just like watching people act crazy.
Yeah, I like that. What is one unique talent that I have? Keep it PG.
One unique talent.
Yeah.
You have a lot of unique talents. I would have a difficult time picking.
Oh,
one.
Don't sell out. It's the last question. One unique talent.
I know, and I'm being honest, so just shut the heck up.
Yeah.
One unique talent is your ability to say things directly that other people wouldn't say. That would be one unique talent.
So my unfiltered mouth is my talent?
It can be your greatest weakness and your greatest strength all at once.
That's fair. So whatever is in here tends to come out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I think you have very big shoulders, and you carry a lot of weight of the world. And as much as that can be a liability, it's also a talent.
Okay. Well, I guess you passed the test. I'll keep you for another at least 17 years.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Okay, well, YouTube, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was fun, kind of fun to make. Brian tends to overthink his answers.
Yeah, well, I mean, you point out some things that when you're with somebody for 17 years,
it's hard.
the details do get a little fuzzy.
Yeah. So, are you ready to go home yet?
You mean I'm moving out now? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Huh?
Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay, so Selena's birthday's coming up. It's on Sunday, and it's hard to believe she's 8. So, if you guys are watching this video, tell Selena happy birthday, and we will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.